Just as examples here I put down. This is real thumbnail stuff. Sound quality's not that good, but get the idea across what I want to talk about, maybe do this week. Here's the other night's 3,000 meter final. Here's Laura. She's got great hip separation there. You can see it locked on right there. It's right when the foot's coming off the ground. About 96 degrees. She does that very well. However, she loses a lot of power, a lot of injury, or a lot of energy back here. Look at this. She sits down completely. 126. You'll see coming up in the slide what that means. Really sits into it, so she loses a lot of energy there. Metabolic costs are extremely high. Look how much she's sitting into that. She's collapsing. That's going to make her prone to injury, and it's going to lower her performance. It's something that can be corrected immediately. Hey, Lee, from left to right, we have Gabby, you have Shannon, you have Jordan, and you have Laura. This is how much each athlete is collapsing into their full stance phase. You need to collapse a little bit. It's called cushioning, shock absorption, injury return. But you don't want to go too deep. She's almost sitting down, so it's metabolically much more expensive to do what she's doing. The most efficient one there is Gabby. You're getting off the ground. You don't want to sit into the ground. So something to think about. Check this out. These are things we can affect. There's some simple exercises we could do, you could have her do, that would change that immediately, very quickly. It's amazing what a little change in gait will do. Her her speed at LT will dramatically go up. Hey, Lee. Dathan Ritz and I are coming up here. 135.1. His body's way behind his stride. He's pulling himself through. He's not pushing. There's nothing to push off of. It's Acacia Bekele. Everything to push off of. Maximum shock absorption. Maximum power off the foot. Here's Jay DeSherry showing structural assessment. Except I got the tools that can do this and dial it up exactly. Lack of stability, common mechanisms. You see right here. Gait, all affected by stance, structure. Here's basically a pretty good stance. Toes are employed, surface area is good. This foot would have great shock absorption. More surface area, more power. Stronger foot. Here's kind of a medium foot. Barely employing the toes, maybe 3 toes on each. A little stronger on the right. A lot of movement here, so that person does have real good balance. But they're pretty good pressure distribution. And here's the worst. This is our average high school kid. No toes at all. Not even showing up. There's one toe over there on the right. Very low shock absorption. This person would be prone to injuries and minimal power. Of course, make no mistake about it, it all starts in the foot. You have to have strong feet. That doesn't mean barefoot running. It doesn't mean minimal shoes. It means barefoot exercises. Strengthen your feet. Flexibility. Therapy. So much of our injuries and our kinetic chain problems up knees, hips, back are from feet. Strengthen those feet. Up and down. Flex them, contract them, relax them. Concentric, eccentric, toe curls. Just like you'd lift weights. Separate those toes, big from little. Rubber bands. Start with a small one, go up to a thicker band. Up and apart, alternate. Full curl with the tennis ball. Forefoot, just behind the metatarsals, front part of the fascia. Flex the toes up and down. Another variation is ball under the heel. Pressing the ball against the fascia, lift the toes, put the toes down. Dorsiflexion, just pull those toes back, push them forward, pull them back. And then balance. Balance on your tippy toes. Get up on that foot. Strengthen that foot. Strengthen the kinetic chain. There's so many exercises you could do. I could go on and on and on. I had a fitness center for 11 years. It's good for everybody. Stance is number one. We can stop and measure that. See how the person distributes their center of mass. The collapse here, which Laura's doing. She's the one on the left. She should be the one on the right. Simple things to make her aware of it. That will correct half of it, just becoming aware of it. Then, of course, strengthening the butt muscles. We call it butt amnesia. And then getting some single-legged drills, just hops with the medicine ball, one-legged squats, getting the body in the right position to load the spring.